Page 13, simple song. Common time or 4/4 time, no sharps or flats. So we're either in C major or A minor. Well, look at the last measure. You're here. Sounds like C major to me. Right hand first. Let's just make sure we can get this lot of eighth notes in here. Starting here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Bring the thumb down. Don't move the hand, just the thumb. Leave the rest of the hand where it is, because you need third finger on that C. The idea is you're in this position, the thumb's covering 2 notes, and this is very common in piano. Second line, you're here. And then here, same as the first line. So, left hand, a bunch of half notes here. Just you're down here, you're just kind of going back and forth. And the last measure of that line here. The second line, you've got F's and a D. So make sure you got the note. Don't just assume they're all C's and G's. Put the hands together slowly. You're here. Make sure you can play both lines, no hesitations or any no wrong notes. Go as slow as you gotta go. I tend to go a little fast, but I've been doing this for a million years, so you can go slow and take your time with it. And you go back and you add the articulation. Well, there's no real articulation for these half notes in the left hand, so just connect them. In the right hand, you have these slurs, so lift up between each slur. Just the right hand. Connect the left hand. You're lifting up here but not here. So the G's by itself. Again, lift up the right hand but not the left. Now you get staccato in both hands. And tenuto, hang on to that, as linger on that note. And a nice light wrist here. Here, and then go the second line. Staccatos here, but connect the left hand. Tenuto there, so hang on to that. Full 2 counts, and maybe just a hair longer. Go back and add the dynamics. Not a lot going on in dynamics. It's moderately loud at the beginning, and that's the right hand. Keep the left hand soft. We want to hear the right hand. Second line, again, you're starting soft. Keep the left hand very soft. In the second measure, you got a crescendo. Now you're going to crescendo up to loud. Start the second measure soft, because the crescendo isn't until the second measure, so you start it soft, and then gradually go up to loud. And it's kind of a beat at a time. So the first beat is, and you can go up to maybe a moderately soft, and then here, moderately loud on that part. And now you're loud. So span that out in that second measure. Soft. There. So you have to experiment with that, and makes the crescendo needs to last for the whole measure. So and you'd repeat that, and remember you're soft when you repeat it. So forth. Then we go back and add the tempo, speed. Moderately is somewhere in the middle. It's up to you. And really, when we talk about tempo in music, we're talking about the overall tempo or the feel of the piece. We're not talking about the beat. Necessarily. It might be, but not necessarily. It's the flow of the piece, which means it depends on what's in the piece. Moderato is a moderate speed, but what do you think moderato is for these eighth notes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that seem fast to you? Well, then slow it down. What is your moderato? Maybe that feels slow to you. It's going to be different for different people. It's the overall feel of this. That should be somewhere in the middle. And then the left hand just keeps up. Huh. Second line, if you do it that speed soft, get to know the piece and you can feel the speed and you can feel these dynamics. And that's really what it gets into. That's the magic of music, is when you can start feeling it. It's not just note, 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 note. Yeah. And unfortunately, most piano students miss out on that. All they do is note, 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 and once they have that, they're ready to go on. That's the same way. But I didn't have anybody to sit back and that, wait a minute, let's get emotionally involved here. What are we doing here? It's a simple song, so take that as a hint as what you're doing. It's just kind of a nice piece of music. I'd like to play it with you slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics, but I will do the repeats. So I'll give us 4 counts and let's do it together. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2 and. 3. Repeat. 3 and 4 and. 3. Repeat.